is the Elders sale, from another point of view, a sign that the banks are still leaning on companies that they perceive are laden with debt?
Oh, absolutely. I'd written Elders off. I didn't even buy them as a specky will do a capital raising. I thought with $1 billion worth of debt, I thought they were going the way of Great Southern and the other big players in that sort of timber forestry side of things. But what's happened is, particularly since the big bushfires of February, is everyone's taking out insurance. And there haven't been any more disasters since February. So all of a sudden the insurance sector is going through super profits. The sector is doing absolutely brilliantly. And QBE's obviously looked at the numbers, and it's a massive windfall for Elders because this business was only on their books for $90 million. The distribution wasn't on the books for anything. They've suddenly got $315 million, and it is a magnificent distribution network. I mean, they've got more than 100 franchisees right through rural Australia, and the farmers don't want to wait for some head office wally to come up from some big insurer to assess their claim. They like the local service, they pay a premium for that, and QBE clearly sees that those local people on the ground in all those rural centres flogging the full suite of QBE products, not just the Elders products, is a great earner, and they've paid $315 million for something that was on the books at Elders for $90 million. And interestingly, the QBE share price is down today, so the market does think they've gone over the odds, and Elders shares have risen by sort of 30–40%.
Yeah, no, it's a really interesting move. I'm going to move on now because we've only got a few minutes left to go. The iron ore price negotiations, but also the iron ore prices. And Stephen Mayne, I was interested this week about BHP virtually announcing that, you know, they are moving rapidly away from benchmark pricing, which has really been the hallmark for 25 years, hasn't it? And Marius Kloppers wants to move away from that to his preferred method, which is what, partly negotiated outcomes quarterly based on the spot price and some kind of index pricing?
Yeah, I thought it was profound, absolutely profound, that statement this week saying that they've just done long-term contracts for, I think, around 23% of their production. Still 47% is unspoken for. They haven't done any deals yet, and that they're meant to sign these deals from May the 1st. So we're in uncharted territories for such a late signing. But yeah, you're right, the profound change in the market, that they want to do a third or 30% of all iron ore sales through quarterly contracts, not annual contracts, May to May, and spot price, and this sort of index they're talking about. So a massive issue. Obviously, you've got the whole Chinalco issues, Stern Hugh, you've got the Japanese versus the Chinese, and massive tens of billions of dollars worth of negotiations here. Very fraught negotiations indeed. And interestingly, you know, they're throwing out the old annual contracts, which is quite profound.